Hi, I'm Zinez, and today we're going to take a look at the demo version of Aethus. It's a game developed by Pawsmonaut games and was released on Early Access back in 2024 and has now been released on full version 6th of March 2026. It's a mining exploration survival game. You are building a small little surviving base and you're exploring the area. Most of the stuff as you see here, this is the area that you start with and that we go around. It's only released on Steam for now, but more information about the game you can find in the description below. So let's begin. So you have plenty of different ways that you can choose if you want to already in the demo, and test out the different settings on these, and you can try it out with hunger or thirst. So let's try this out.
Right, out we get. Back up here twice in one day. I must be crazy.
So it looks like the character is following your mouse pointer where you are. You can see the face is trying to aim where it is. That's kind of a cool little thing. So WASD to move around, hold to move your mouse around to see where you're going. You can also move the camera around with Q and E and zoom in, zoom out. Okay. So what is it that they want us to do? Let's see here. Head down to the entrance passage and access door, claim. Yeah, let's go.
Eve, why are we here so late in the day? Everyone's gone home.
No idea, pal. Trudy had it down as an urgent job and we need the overtime credits.
Not that many games that has that you are walking when you're pressing on.
Open it up.
Holding down shift here and the character is walking forward instead of running. That's a nice thing to have, that you can roleplay, run around.
Oh, crappy lowest bidder machinery. Roland, take down a message for Junior Engineer Stewart.
Hit me.
Alex, Maeve again. Door to mining claim 749 is on the fritz. Sounds like the servo needs replacing. Again. Get it done first thing, please.
Message sent. So, how are we getting in?
There's an old access shaft we can use back up the other passage.
Feels kind of smooth to Q and E turn around.
Now we're all gonna have
And
to do
all you have to do is point with the mouse where you want to look.
Great.
Quite nice system there. You click with the mouse, to get out of it, you right click.
This call will be recorded.
Maeve, I was expecting to hear from you by now.
That cost-effective door mechanism you ordered is on the fritz. Again. We're taking the old shaft into the claim.
Time is money. Chop chop.
Okay. Yeah. That person didn't seem to care about that we had problems. Anyway, let's explore. Whoa. Okay. Now that's a cavern. Nice. I like game that has depth like this. This is looking really nice. Where you can see down. It doesn't have to be something that's down there. Hopefully something will be moving around that gives the game a little bit of depth and height in
Maeve,
what you see.
Kalinite!
Ugh, extraction team is getting sloppy. Well, may as well grab it while we're here.
So you aim at the thing that you want to shoot, and then the robot will tractor beam in them to you. That's a nice feature. That not that many games that has something like that.
Sky sapphires? Those weren't on the prospecting report.
Weird. That means the team wouldn't have had the gear to extract them.
Lucky my laser has a charge mode. Remember to build up the energy sphere to crack the nodes.
Are you trying to teach your grandmother to suck eggs right now, Roland?
Hell, it never hurts to have a wee reminder. You are 35 now, Maeve.
Hush you.
Okay, I kind of like that little robot. A little, kind of like a little piece of shit.
This call will be recorded.
Maeve, finally! The board have decided to trigger the accelerated extraction protocol.
What? We're almost down to the mineral seam.
The latest data shows more than just that seam.
Of course. Sky sapphires.
That's right, a pleasant surprise for everyone. Ultra in demand for our luxury adornments division. So, we need extraction completed by tomorrow.
I don't know. This whole area is unstable.
We've adjusted for that. Everything will be fine. Just do a quick scan to confirm the explosives are in position, and we all get a nice 0.4% efficiency bonus. Everything looking okay? That's great. Now, there should be a crate containing the arming key nearby. The code is 1992.
So, let's see. Can you use your... No, you can't use your numpad to type that. That would be a nice addition if you could use numpad to type numbers in. Makes it faster than just...
Okay, use the key to arm the charges, Maeve.
Just makes it a bit faster to type in some code so on if they're gonna have it in a higher standard like that. So let's see, doing that.
Maeve, my projections show these explosives could collapse the entire mine. We have to get out of here.
What? The Invermark colony is above us. People could be hurt. We need to stop it.
How? The charges are armed.
We can override them with my... Oh no. I left my data pad at the RPC when we arrived.
Go, Maeve!
We have to use that access shaft again. Oh, stupid broken door.
says you're at a safe distance, maybe. Ready to go?
I am definitely not at a safe distance.
I told you we've run the numbers. It's fine. I'll just go ahead and start the countdown now you're clear. Done. Ping me once the dust settles. Toodles.
Safety first, right?
We're not gonna make it.
Keep running!
Okay, so several months later.
This is humiliating.
Hush you. Spare parts can't talk.
Arc ID confirmed. Designation, Maeve. Role, Lead Geotechnical Engineer. Access granted for work duration of 19 minutes, 54 seconds.
This'll be our ticket out. Screw Ark and their soul-sucking grind.
We have to find the right mining claim first. There are 672 for sale today.
Grandad only told us pieces, but with the help of a genius AI drone,
With truly majestic information processing capabilities.
we can use Ark's secret mining data to identify which one was Grandad's old claim. Just need to connect Trudy's broken refining manager to a yield arbiter.
Without triggering security.
Okay, Roland, you're up. Or should I say, in.
You know I can float, right?
And if you did, Ark would immediately detect your anti-grav drive.
System accessed. Correlating refining and yield data with your granddad's stories. No results.
Damn it.
Hey, Maeve. Are those thermocouplers realigned yet? That refining manager is scheduled to restart in 41 seconds. And any loss of output will be deducted from your pay.
Done soon, Trudy.
32 trillion credits in minerals a year. But they'll cut our maintenance fees any chance
Oh,
they...
672, Roland. We need to track it down faster. He talked about a speculatus, something.
Searching. No match.
Oh, what are we looking for, Grandad?
Maeve, we're almost out of...
There was a kappa. Oh, what was it? Module. Kappa module.
Searching. Claim packet cosign. Kappa AZ1 torn.
Hey, you okay?
What? Yeah. Why?
You just.
No time. Claim ID is AZ1.
Whew. Let's take a look.
Last occupant 35 years ago. Middle of nowhere. Estimated yield value is low. You'll need a loan, even with all your savings. Not going to be much left for supplies. Hope you like cactus juice.
Worth it to be free of these parasites. Middle of nowhere's just a bonus. Lots of privacy, so we can track down whatever the kappa module is.
Maeve, I have rated your performance as sufficient but requires improvement. If you are done, your next assignment is...
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely done. They tell you if you work hard and keep your head down, anyone can make a life working here. It's not really life, though, not after they're done with you. Tired and empty and dead inside. I'm not gonna let it happen to me. No more scraps while they feast. Buying Grandad's old claim cost everything I had, but at least now, everything I do for me. And Roland. I just hope whatever he wanted us to find under Aethus is worth it.
Interesting story. Kind of like Stardew Valley and those kind of games as well, like buy something from your granddad or get a letter from your granddad, but this is...
Surprised Trudy let you keep your suit after we left, Maeve. Are you not going to get a bit... hot in there?
I bought it off the scrap heap after what happened at the Infomart mine. This thing saved my life, so I had it repaired. And no, it's air conditioned.
Well, la-dee-da. Come on, We're nearly there.
With what arc charged for the shuttle, you think we'd be closer to the claim?
Not too far now. Just through this canyon.
Is that it down there?
Aye, but unless you have an anti-grav drive hidden in that suit, we'll need to find a safe way down.
Yes. I do like when it's a space like this. It's open space. It's gives you like a long area to watch from. I mean, it's just makes it special, the game.
I'm starving. Have you got anything to eat, Roland?
I'm afraid we're all out. I did try and get you to pack an extra nutrient bar, but you said, and I quote,
Roland, we'll find food when we get there. It's an adventure.
Weirdly good impression.
Thank you. There are cacti in abundance here. You should be able to harvest some fruit from them until we can cook up something better.
Okay, let's warm up your laser with something easy to start with.
So, to use middle mouse button.
Feeling better?
Yep. Not the tastiest thing, but it's helping.
Once we get set up, you'll be able to start cooking hot food. Don't worry.
Okay, so the fruit is what you can eat. This is something that you can use later for biomass, something else. Okay, cool. Let's eat us a full. Get some more cactus.
Watch your feet, Maeve. Your suit can absorb the impact of a small jump like this, but anything much further, and you'll not be a happy bunny.
Okay, so that's not that big of a drop. So food seems to be a rather easy way to get by just taking the cactus. So that's I do like that I took that.
Is it?
This is it! It doesn't look like much right now, but with a little bit of work, we'll be up and running in no time.
Doesn't look like much. It looks like a barren desert filled with scrap.
Is? But it's what's underneath us that matters.
True. I was kind of hoping for something a wee bit more impressive, though.
Let's start zapping, so we can build up something impressive then.
Agreed. Then we can figure out how to start looking for this Kappa module Grandad mentioned should be around here.
I do like the voice actor's accent. A little bit Irish, Scottish, maybe? I don't know. Now let's see, do we need a code for this? No. Terraforming charge, we get some water, nice. And what is this? The recipe. Okay. More stuff for us. So let's make that into assign to hotwire. Okay, so you use your you press the button that you want to have it on. That's a nice fast way as well. And this is a tablets, a recipe to a human body. It's nothing that you can use. Gives you a This is something that I also like. That you can... It saves everything, every conversation. When it is a game like this that is kind of the same big size of like Riftbreaker is another way of exploration game that has this kind of stores every information that you come about, so you can just go back and find it again. That's something that I like when games have, because sometimes you maybe don't play a game for a month or two, and then you come back and then you're all about like, where was I? What have I done? So that's nice that you can just go back, read what you did last time, and continue from there. So we're gonna collect 3 scraps. So you can mine stone from just the ground. I wonder how much you can terraform this place later on. 3 say construct a makeshift forge. So how do you construct? Build mode. B for build mode. Okay. Then you go to use right. This one pin a construction plan. Might. Okay. So we want facilities. Makeshift forge. You could pin it with right mouse button and place it with ordinary. Now that's just well, somewhere. Let's place it there.
First priority, shelter.
Agreed. Night will be falling soon, and we don't want to be stumbling around in the dark when a dust storm hits.
Can you come up with specs for a shelter using this scrap?
Done. Already in your blueprint library.
Okay. So, you want to build makeshift habitat structures, habitat. So, shelter. Clear some space to use with control plus middle mouse button. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Control middle mouse. But let's just build it here. So, go to B, structure, habitat. And how do you... you need to have control down to scroll it. Okay. Nice. Can we do this one? Somehow? Select item. Move. Yep. I want to have that in here. Better. We don't have to stand outside. What else do we have to do here? Construct a bed. Bed, yeah. Bed. So hold down control and where is the pillow? It's over there. So
a roof over your head and a place to lay it when you get tired. I must say, this outpost is coming along swimmingly.
Roland, it's a metal box with a bed in it. It's not exactly the Sagua Palace.
All great adventures have humble beginnings. Now, there are a couple of things you might like to do to prepare for our first expedition.
Let me guess. Somewhere to store all the riches we're inevitably gonna find?
Yes, and somewhere to cook something a bit heartier than a cactus fruit. You're wasting away. There are also some interesting areas nearby that I saw on our way in. We should check them out.
True enough. Okay, let's go get the lay of the land before we turtle off into the underground to make our fortune.
That's the spirit. I've marked some areas of interest on your compass.
nice. Always nice with a voxel destruction like that. So, okay, what do we need? Ooh, that's a nice thing that can scroll. This is open up here. So makeshift crate. It's and a scrap grill. I want it inside that as well. Let's place it here. So, what can you do? Cooking pan. Okay, and it doesn't say what it gives you. Mushrooms. Okay, let's that's a full. Okay. See, that was a full queue, so let's see how many they make in one full queue. Looks to be 10 per queue. or if you can make multiple at once. Well, let's see when this is done, if we can do 2 at the same time, or if it's a 1 by 1. Oh, 11 per queue. Okay. It looks to be 1 by 1. It doesn't look like we can say here that we want to make 2 of them at the same time or something. So we have to click in the number that we use. So let's order up 2 more. And
a hot meal, finally! Gotta keep on top of my nutrition while I'm working. I always feel a lot stronger when I've eaten well.
so let's see. Makeshift storage, deposit all. Those I want with me. So you right click to get the entire stack, and you can transfer 1 by 1 by just using your left click. Then you use it by middle mouse button. That's a nice thing. So I want that on 0 because that's food, and then I want the water on 9. So nothing else right now. Do we have anything? No. 6, and we need 3. There we go. That's a nice feature as well, that you can drop in everything that is usable by one button. Click of a button. So let's see. We want to conduct a suit scan at a surface oasis, and that you do with X like this, so you can see what stuff you can take care of and the things.
Tracks coming and going from this cave. I guess the previous expedition came and went through here.
Certainly looks that way. Suit
Notice
scan
fruit.
time.
Okay. Always nice with something new.
Yep, I'm detecting plenty of minerals as well as the remnants of man-made structures. Once we're ready, I'd say this is where we start heading underground.
Okay. It doesn't let us to go in there, it just stops us there. So that's also a kind of nice thing with games that in a subtle way it tells you that you're not ready to go to this place. Let's continue scanning. Oh, nice. Open journal. So let's see. This desert heat is brutal. Okay. New thing unlocked. What was that? New buildable dew catcher. So that's gonna be water. That's a nice thing. Oh, water bottle. I'll take that. And here, oh. Was there something in the journal with a code? It doesn't say anything, so question is if it's that 0155. We can test it. 0155. Aha. There we go. Water, nutrition bar, and terraforming charge. Nice. I'll take that. Thank you. We can't break those tables, sadly. Can we do that in building mode? Oh, we can. Dismantle. We want the resources. Thank you. That's cool.
Wow, that's a big hole. I can't even see the bottom.
Fire off a suit scan. Maybe we can get a return bounce from whatever's down there. No return bounce. It really is deep. Maybe if we brought some external scan charges like I'd suggested, Maeve.
There's no way I was lugging that much across the desert. We had to travel light to get here. It's fine. The crater's not important. Don't worry about it.
So, I wonder what they call the blood falls.
Oh, an oasis. Lucky. At least we'll have some drinkable water.
Hang on, Maeve. Let's just double check. Give it a scan and let's see. Drinkable is definitely a relative term for the water here.
Oh, how come?
All the complex amino acids and odd RNA fragments I'm picking up mean you'll definitely want to purify this water before you drink it.
No scooping it up with my bare hands then.
Ugh, afraid not.
So, let's go back, cook some more food, and also place that dew collector so we actually have some water. So, B for build mode, structures, no, facilities, no, production, dew catcher. We need 4. And let's okay. I'll take that. And deposit refinable in items. I do like that you can just do that. Just toss him in there like that's what you need. And Toss those. That. Regolith. Okay. Glotus seeds. Oh, nice. We got some seeds. So, something we can plant somewhere. Maybe not now. Lotus fruit. Nice. Let's put those in there. And what's that? Bottle of water, rare, large. Bottle of water, uncommon, small. Okay. So, 40 hydration and 20 hydration. So, we'll place that in there because it's bigger. Let's see. Oh, becomes dark outside. Starting to become late. It says dusk here. Nice. So where's the blood falls? So if you just click once, you will do this little explosion on the item that you're shot at. It's nice. So you don't have to multiple shoot a lot of it. Wait, wasn't there a bag over here? Then we can take care of that bag now when I notice that you can dismantle them. So build mode, click, and dismantle. And that gave us what? Either metal scrap or... Oh, it gave us picked up material, so we got steel from that directly. And in with more, out with that. Thank you. Blood Falls. Do we have a map? Nope. So that's the oasis. That's the so it should be over there then, where we came from, since there is no other way that we can go. So let's go back where we came. See if we can climb up that place. X for scan. In here should be.
Plenty of time for exploring later, Maeve. Let's go and get the outpost set up.
It wants you to scan some blood fall, but there is no way to get there. Okay. Let's see. Because I've been in that cave over there. That's that was the cave entrance. Oh, over there some red. That's sleep to morning. That's nice. So you can yourself tell you when you want to go towards what time of the day. That's nice. So you have one bottle there. It takes, I guess, 10 minutes. No, 12.5 minutes per water. That's nice. So, and how much is that down now? It's it doesn't say. Yeah, there it is. 70. So if we drink one of those, it should fill up. Nice. So let's attack that a little bit. Oh, nice. It picks from your storage directly as well, so you don't have to have everything in you. You have your total storage in this hut is connected. That's a thing that I like that when games have. You shouldn't be have to be like Ark and then go to this storage, pick it up, go to the crafting bench and place it in there. all you do is 50% of the time is just moving items around. It's much nicer when you can have it in a bag, and then just everything is done. You go to that bag, you pick up what's in that bag, that basically. So no worries whatsoever where you have it. All you have to do is just pick it up. And it looked like it also took this one into account. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, we got seeds from that as well. Plants. That's nice. Okay, so it hasn't made anyone yet. Okay. So, it looked like there was a fall over there, didn't it? So, yeah. Ah, right. I didn't go to that part. Okay, let's go. Now we know where we're going. There was the station over here that we dismantled, and I didn't see that it was a... Well, I didn't think that it was going here as well.
Oh, nice!
So.
Waterfall of blood. A blood fall? That bodes well. Give it a scan. Okay, good news! Not a blood waterfall. It is just water. High levels of aluminium oxide, though. And silicates. Phenocrysts. Carbonyl sulfide. Whenever it flows from, the temperature is high. Maeve, I reviewed that last cave scan.
Anything interesting?
There's a dense energy reading in there. Artificial and strong.
Strong enough that we could use it to power a basic habitat?
Distinctly possible. When you're ready, head into the caves and let's explore.
So let's... what do we have? We have quite a lot of biomass, so let's take some more. And let's dismantle these. I do like that you can do things at the same time like this. So you can aim at 3 areas at the same time when they explode as they will. But there is a limit on how far you can actually do that. Oh. So let's place them in there. In with everything. Maximum, so 25 is maximum for that. Question is, can you place another one on... Ooh. You can place another one on top of the other one. That's nice. That's... I do like that. That's something that I do actually like. So, let's place there. I want to go into that one, take everything like that. Those. And place it here. Nope, that's not an old. There we go. And let's go to that one and cooking panel, that one, and let's queue up everything. There. And let's head out. Now we have food into making, and we have food with us. We have at least one water. Oh, maybe we take another bottle of water with us. That we don't have yet. Okay, let's not take that then. We can always go for cactus. And also these might be a good source of food as well.
Ah, get a whiff of that toxic, dangerous air. Oh, you'll need to be careful with how long you stay down here, Maeve.
Short trips are okay for now, but I'm gonna need some upgrades if we're gonna get much further in.
Maeve, look! Our first node!
Ah, this is it. The mother lode.
Ah, you're right. It's mainly dirt and rock. But there are resources we can use to upgrade the outpost. The energy readings are coming from that crate. Check it out.
An RTG. Extremely powerful contained power source. Okay.
An RTG? Ha! Well, that would explain the energy readings.
Ooh-wee, this is big. We can build a proper habitat with this bad boy.
The last expedition here obviously did a sloppy job of cleaning up after themselves. Well, let's head back to the surface.
No. I want some more stuff.
Maeve, your air supply is running out.
Ooh. I don't need the stuff that much. Google. Didn't see that the air was going down. Let's book it. Ah, nice. There we go. So that's a thing.
Now that you've got that RTG, let's get a basic habitat built.
That's a quite nice thing that you can't go down as long as you want. You have to really think of how long you go down and plan your trips. That's a nice thing. There we go. Clearing up the room. I think we're gonna build the area there, close by to that entrance, and maybe we can dismantle this one, depending on how big the thing we're building are. So let's go in there and toss everything in that we can. That's a nice feature, really nice. So we go to that one and we take everything. We don't know what is what, to be honest here. Let's take that as well. So build mode, and then we'll go to facilities. No, structure. Ooh, it's a nice habitat. 5. Ooh, whoa. Okay, that's a bit bigger than the other one. So I want it close to the entrance, but I don't want. Oh, can we? Oh. Okay, okay. So we can build it outwards. So let's build it. Don't want to place ourselves in. So let's build. Yeah, let's build it there. So, how do you make a There we go. Terraformable terrain, okay. So that was not a bad, good idea. So let's move it a little bit. Seems like we have to move it in stages. There. Let's see if we can make that one now then. Build mode and then platform and there. Yes, nice.
Now that we're up and running with a proper habitat, we're gonna need some more building materials.
Definitely. There's only so much scrap around here to melt down.
We really should get a regolith printer built. There's an entire planetary crust right here to help us.
Good plan. The regolith we gather from the nodes in the caverns will provide us all the building materials we need.
So, what else can we make here? So, we can place the power source. Don't want to sleep next to it. There we go.
Excellent work, Maeve. A nice little habitat, I must say.
Yep. A lot better than that little metal box, right?
Very much so. Plus, thanks to the RTG we found, it has power!
Now we can really get things started with some proper equipment.
Indeed. Plenty of facilities to construct in order to start processing those resources from the caverns.
We can start exploring deeper underground as well. Ooh, there is bound to be good stuff down there.
Okay, so let's build that at least.
That's the printer setup.
Lovely. The regolith of the planet's surface makes for excellent building material.
I also have a bunch of stone that the printer won't accept. We'll need to crush it down to get anything usable from it.
There's metal ore in here as well, so it's worth getting a smelter built.
So basic smelter, we're gonna need some other stuff here that we don't have right now. So first, let's take care of this. So, move. Oh, nice. It moves the entire stack on it. So, 2 of those directly in one move. That's a really nice thing that they have done that. So, that one I can just dismantle because I don't need it. That one I want to move. So, let's make a kitchen in this area over there. Nice and cozy to cook food next to the sleeping spot, right? Let's also place that inside. So. Game doesn't say anything that it's not gonna be working. So this one can go. I don't need that. Must remove all objects. Huh? What object? Nothing in it. Wonder what object they are talking about, because there's nothing else in here. That's weird. Oh well. Let it be then. There we go. Let's see. Do we have any more structures? Oh, short corridor. Yeah, I want the short oh. Nice. Okay. So, big buildings later on, it seems. Let's go with... Ah. Did they take that into metal? That's nice. Stone crusher. Mix stone. Okay. Deposit. Oh, where do you see your power levels? Do you have any? More metals there for us. And more... Okay, so it crushes into the other... Yes. There we go, and let's toss that in there. And... Those... Might keep the glow stick on me. More stuff, and that one is done. Okay, so we could build some more. There it was. Production. Need 5. So did we have 5? No, we had 2. Okay, so we need to go down and get some more. No worries, we go down and get some more. There. Let's keep those there. Might actually... Let's build another store. Oh! Oh! Nice. This I like. Okay. Let's make some new storage, which is bigger. I like this. I like that you can place them on top of each other like that. Nice. Take all. And take all. Ooh, there was a stack all there. So, let's see. Place in those. Those building materials. Now we have the next one. We have 40 now. Nice. Let's make that top one the explosives. That bottom one can be food. There, and I want to keep those. There we go. Now we have a bunch of stuff. So let's go down and get some more. Nice, more water. And I also noticed that you can't just tap the 0 button there to eat, you have to tap again, so double tap it to eat. If you just click it once, it will use it or equip it, and then you have to double tap to actually use it. Not a bad thing. That means that it's that you don't faulty use something that you don't maybe want to use at that time. So more of that. Can we walk here? Oh, yeah, we can walk in water. That is new Buildwell drink can, okay. Lovely Arc Cola. Okay. That's Don't stay here too long.
Aha! An oxygen dome.
Perfect. That will certainly help us get further into the caverns.
Yep. Arctech is pretty cutting edge when it comes to anything that'll let them push their workers harder for longer.
Just remember, the domes won't be effective if you overuse them.
Okay. That's a statement. Oh, running out of air there.
Running low on air.
Let's run back again instead. I don't want to use it directly. Oh, okay, so you don't have to go back to the other area, you just go to the opening and get it. That's also a nice feature that I made, so you don't have to go back and forth between two loading screens.
Look, Maeve! A drilling site. This doesn't look nearly as wrecked as everything we've seen before. Perhaps there are supplies we could scavenge.
Interesting. So... biomass generator, okay. More items there, thank you. Okay, so you can use this to do things for you, so you don't have to go back and forth. Nice. And that is... okay, so you can automatic drill by making these things, so it can start drilling for you. That's nice.
Maeve, watch your oxygen levels.
So what do we have? We have still a lot of room to go, and it's only afternoon, so let's continue a little bit around here. See what we can find. Send some scans. Ooh! Something there. What's this? Oh, the mushrooms. Nice. Maybe we can do a fast mushroom food as well. That's nice. That was not what I wanted. There we go. What's this? Buildable. 90 degrees connector. Okay. Right now it doesn't tell me that much what that is. Take that.
This appears to be a serious rockfall. Wait, look! Behind it!
Is that a hub module?
Correctamundo! That is an ARC self-contained habitat module.
Why is there still a hab
Ooh.
here? If the previous expedition left long ago.
Unknown. Perhaps you can gain access and find out.
I can't climb this. Can you get us through? The rock seems pretty tough.
Not without an upgrade. They really defanged me when we left ARC.
Feeling a little weak without your big bad weezer fangs?
Well, if you want my Weezer flangs back, we've got to get reconnected to the ARC network. Until then, though, my calculations show that basic mining explosives are likely capable of breaching this rockfall.
Okay, we can do that. I'll need to build a crafting bench back at the outpost, but I should be able to refine everything I need from what we can find round here.
Wonderful. Goal updated. Manufacture mining explosives at crafting bench and gain access to mysterious habitat.
Nice. So let's gather some more stuff. I must say this demo seems to be rather big. Which is a nice thing, because that really gets you into the game and can really test how the game is. And so far I must say that I really like this game. This is a nice little game. Oh, we are full. How rude. I want all the stuff. But we can do this. So don't need that. Don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that right now. And what else? Oh, that wasn't that much. Oh well. We'll take it all. Let's go back. So there was quite a bit to pick up behind there. So question is, will that remain, or will that despawn now when we left the area? So that's gonna be a nice one to think.
If this whole thing takes off, we find the Kappa module and reveal untold riches beneath our feet. What are you going to do?
What do you mean?
Well, you wouldn't have to stay here on Aethus, I guess. You could do anything you wanted.
I suppose I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Gonna take me with you on your richer-than-God adventures, though, right?
Of course, mate. We're in this together.
Here we go, let's deposit. We have some stone. Oh, get closer. Deposit. Oh, dust ruby. What does that become? Dust ruby powder. Okay, cool. So we need 1 water and some biomass and some mushrooms to make a soup. So let's not make take all the water that we have, but it's not. Nah, let's make what we can, which apparently is 1. So soup, and let's make that. So what can we build now? We got some new stuff that we can build. So we have the standard habitat, which is nice, a really nice one that we can apparently just continue on as we want to. But you need to connect them, because you can't connect them like this. We might need a connector like that to be able to connect them together. So like that. I don't think you can. Let's see, can you? Oh, no, you can't. It won't let me to place it like that. So you need a connector between them. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. 45 degrees connection. That's a neat way to have. To be able to walk around, to build around the area. So there's left and right. That's nice, that's nice. Okay, so then you can build like your little bedroom, and then you can have another habitat for a kitchen. That's yeah, I do like facilities. So we need these. This is what we're gonna building, I think. Smelt some bars. Okay. And that one. It's a bit weird that you have this that take all. I would prefer that it is one in two different inventories, like one in inventory and one output, because that all makes it also that you don't have to take everything out. If you only want to empty the output, you can do that, which is what you mostly want to just empty out. You don't want to empty out the entire thing. Mostly want to just empty out the output itself off and thing. So let's sort that a little bit. That would be nice if we could manually sort these, or somehow you could by stack all. But right now we don't have any other method. So stack all, that works. Cool. I do like that. That's a gemstone, so let's put that here. So Arc Cola. So Arc Cola apparently. Not Arc. Classic beverage. Gives you stamina and hydration. No food. Let's drink that directly. Nice. Soup was rather well. Okay, 15, 20 and 22, and our caps are doing 774. Okay, so that's a nice one to have to just be later use when you need it or getting low. So let's see, let's put those in there. We do have that. So we take that, empty those, and that. Nothing more to do there, yeah. And go into build mode again, facilities. So now we can make this one, a basic smelter. Facility smelter that or scrap into new materials. Okay, so these are required 2 powers. 2 power, and that requires 3. And this one is... oh, right, the biomass generator. Construct and add 2 power. Okay, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15 power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. Nice, so that's a lot of power from that one. I think that's just a demo version. I don't think you maybe you don't get that in the ordinary game directly. But let's... we need a little bit of more room. So let's build that and build that. So we can... go in here and then build a power... oh, we need that thing, okay. Facilities... gonna be a hot bedroom. So what do we need in that? We need... Okay, so we don't need that one anymore. That's a good thing. We can take that one apart. Dismantle. Then we can do this instead. Remove that. Yeah. Then we can take this and move it there. What's blue there? Thank you. We have a little work area here. So what do we need here as well? We need those. Does it take... No, it does not take that from my inventory. So from this inventory. So take those and deposit. Then we don't need that, so we can empty that. Move that down and let's do that. And we can keep the dust iron there. And then the last one should be something. What do we have in? Last one could be explosives. There, and then we have biomass there. Could also store some food. So we have 10 on us. So there we go. Do we have any more water? We have one. Okay, nice. So apparently we can only have one in that at any time. So we maybe need to make multiple of them. So do we have any more? Anything? No?
Maeve,
Do you
your
have those?
first metal bar. Are you proud?
I sort of am. This beats melting scrap in a plant-powered junk box any day.
Those days are gone. Now you can melt scrap in a high-energy furnace powered by a nuclear battery. The inexorable march of technological progress.
Now we need that one, which is a crafting bench. Perfect to have that here. There we go. That's what I wanted there instead. So crafting, okay. Facilities, no. Oh, lighting. So you can light your way, nice. Storages, you can also make some tables, nice. You can make a little cozy habitat. Some plants, do they do anything? No, decoration just. Desktop plant, okay. Could be fun if they actually also helped your oxygen to become more pure or something in your habitat. So it helps you to have more of them. So let's see. That's always fun to test on something new. Decoration. Stack of cans. Why not? Cool. That's a nice. Like that. They can build some stuff like. Ooh. Yep. That there, and then we have a smaller one. Ooh, I do like that you can actually build. Oh, this I don't like. The zoom should be more towards the head instead of to the feet of the person. So you want to be looking here when you zoom out, not in where you're standing. So it should be zooming a bit more towards the head of the person, in my opinion. But it's kind of nice that you can build. It doesn't. This is not the entire box. This is individual areas, so you can actually build some cool things like in here, and so that's something that I actually like. That's really cool. I must say. So let's see, what does this do? Can we go build crafting panel? Okay, so we have this glotus fruit that we picked up. That was not food, so that was to make glow sticks. So no worries, let's make that. Mining explosive, nice. So these seem to be where you want to terraform. The low yield explosive designed to clear small outcrops. So it seems to be when you want to clear the stone or stuff like that on the ground. Could be really nice to be able to do that. There's the drill that we need for that other automated drill place. So we need oxide to be able to use that, and then we can build that frame, and then basic electronics, which need silica and solacene. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot more of going around finding stuff here, and we need a mining explosive to make the terraforming charge. Okay. So, what does it say? Tell us to do? Clear space, you terraform, expand the outpost. So they want us to use one of these. So let's not make one. Let's not take all, but take one of those. And we place that on number 1. And then we can place that on number 8. And soup can be where it is. So let's see how this works. So we have a terraforming explosive in our hand here now. So I want to get rid of these stones. What happens? How do you use it? Using R. Okay. There we go. Oh. That did not work. Okay. Well, you toss it like a grenade at least, using R. So you aim where you want it and press R to toss it. And how do you get... Delete. Del to delete that. Okay. Also very tiny button to say that on the big screen it looks small. Let's see here. Well, I want to make that charge, but it says the clear space. Okay, let's see. Let's use one more of those then. So 1 and 2. No, bigger ones. Okay. So let's at least clear something with it done, so we get that done. So we aim where we want it, and then we press R. And I toss it. And it did nothing. Okay. So, okay. Let's use the big one then. Is that for that then? Test. There we go. Yes. That's something that we can destroy with it. Massive amount of rocks from that little thing. Nice. So you can take care of those kind of things that are these with the explosives. Nice. Good way to be able to do that. We expand this way if we want to. Right now we can't do anything about it because we don't only have this linear connection. It would be nice to have later on to have a cross one, but yeah, maybe there's something that we need to unlock. So let's see, has there come any new here? Yep, let's take that. Looks to be 1 per 1, so we won't get another water until the other one is done or taken out, so we need to use them. So let's see here. So we did get ton of rocks there, didn't we? No, we got regolith directly. Nice. Let's place that in. There we go. Get some more metal. And we have nothing else to put in there. So let's go in. What is it now? Dusk. Okay. Let's not go in. Let's use that and sleep tomorrow. So next time we go into the cave now, we can check here how it is, where we are. Will those items still be there that we dropped before, that wasn't picked with us? That's gonna be a nice thing to know. Let's go. This is really fun game. Really fun game. You have building, you have exploration, you have some fancy things to take care of as well. I guess you can build a basic hub in here if you want to. Question is though if you will get any oxygen if you make one of those and then start to go into it. But let's see. Yep, the things are here. Nice. That's something that I like. A really nice thing with games that they keep everything that you have dropped or on the spot where you dropped it, so you don't lose the progress that you're doing. So there we go. Gather some items. What did that? New blueprint water pump. Oh, nice. So we can have a water pump now. Okay. Was there anything up here? No, was not. Something sneaky there at least. Thank you. Nothing from that. Maybe I should just dismantle these, but no, not now. I don't want it. Don't need it for now. Oxygen is running low, but let's go to the start.
I'll need some more air soon.
Then go back to that automated mining and see if there is anything else in there. So nice. Get some more mushrooms there. That's a cactus. We don't need that. We don't. Is there more? Yep, a little bit. Nice. I didn't leave anything in here. So let's just... So that's nice that this is a mining facility that it can take care of. But we just need to add these drill bits and the items that they need to be able to automate this drill rig. That's cool. That's really cool. I want that light. Really want that light from my base. Lights up a big area. Do we need to do anything with this? No?
Maeve, your air supply is running out.
Yeah. I wanna know. I wanna wait. Just checking. Getting lost in exploration. So we need to make that explosives. Apparently we haven't gotten rid of that then. But it says if needed, so I guess it's just an optional thing that we can do if we want to. So let's see here. What does it say? We need to craft a mining explosive, so let's do that. crafting and more things. And there. So, how many should we make? We make one, just to get that quest done. I want to toss in there, and I want to toss in that. Nice. And then we toss everything in there and the rest in there. Ah, you can turn off the stuff as well. So that's nice. Also, that you can don't need power output for this one right now, so you can turn it off. That's a nice that they have already thought about that. That's something that you want to use in the beginning. Let's see there. That was food, and the lowest one was the stuff. So let's take care of those. That one was seed. I'll turn it that. There, and the top one was food, so we'll put it there, and we put that on there. This one is energy boost. Okay. So, how much is that? Yeah, perfect. Let's use that. Oh, no, I want to use it. There we go. Ah, nice. Soup. So, let's make another soup. And let's queue up some more of those. There we go. So, we need to craft that one.
Good job, Maeve.
Got it?
Explosives crafted.
Ah, now we can get through that rockfall and see what's on the other side.
Yeah. And this one looks to be only one, right? So it's 0 out of 0.3, and one of those is weighing 1.25. So yeah, you can only have one of those. Confirmed there, I needed to just check that. Let's go. Let's go in. I want to boom something up. I want to make the boom boom. Let's go. So you place it and hover over, and then select it and throw with R or... Okay. So same thing here. You hover over and then it says delete to clear that. So use the delete button. And then you go into your inventory and hover over what you want. So we want that one. We want that one. Activate it and then we use R. Let's boom boom. Oop. Ah, so we needed one. There we go. That was the demo, folks. As I said, a very fun little game. Very nice that you could build, take care of the food that you had. Very simple food, very simple. Everything was just like straightforward. Some buttons that was a little bit new that I haven't seen in other games before, but yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was fast to learn. Really nice kind of story. I do like the voice acting. Wasn't bad. Wasn't anything bad at all. I do like to deal a little bit jokingly with the robot bit, to her, and also that you can build a smaller item on the crafting table, that it's not a cube of items that you have built, that you can actually place something more on that table. It just makes it so much nicer that you can really make the base yours. So when you look at your base, when you build your base, that's going to be your base, and then when someone else plays the game, that person will build it in her or his ways. So it never gonna be the same every time you make, because you can build it as you want. You can be an artist how much you want, which is not that many games that has, and not that many games that actually take the time to make the the areas.
Do that. Rah, rah, rah. Oh, yes, Maeve. Right away, Maeve.
Okay, I love that little robot. Oh my god, that's just a marvel of a thing. Just to toss that thing in is just making me laugh. But still, it's nice that they don't have the collision thing on. Not the collision, that you can build smaller things on another one. Also, that they already have, so you can stack your storage is amazing. You can stack them to the roof if you want to. Also, you have building from the inventory, which is something that I want every single game to have. I've been playing over 1,000 hours in Ark, and it's just so irritating to have to move from the crafting bench from a storage, and move from the crafting bench back to the storage, and storage to another crafting bench, just because you want to build something. It should be simple enough to just have it in your crafting inventory area of the base inventory. You should be able to craft with that. The only thing that I noticed here is that if it is in the smelter, it's not in the inventory all the time, which is not a bad thing, because it's not done technically. So you have to take it out of the smelter, which is just making it more realistic gameplay. But also that you can get to that point where you actually have to do certain things, and it makes it more interesting that it has a depth in the building, but it also doesn't have this like, oh, you have done it now, so it's just gonna be there for you to use in another machine. The machine should be like that you have to take it out again and then use it to the next one. The only thing that would be, if it should be automatic, is if there is an automatic system to pull it out into an inventory outside. But that's more conveyor thing and more automatically system like Factorio or games like that. I don't know how much more it's going to be, if there will be automation in this game, but it seems to be some automation, at least with the mining drill that drills through and gets more stone and so on, which is a really nice one. But it also is one thing that I would love to see in this game is input and output. You don't want to empty the inventory of a machine when you don't want to take out the stone or the scrap from it. You only want to take out the finished items. So either that they can separate those two, that you have to manually take out the craftable items, and the buttons only takes out the finished product that machine can make, or an input-output inventory. Could be the same as the total, So it could be total like 40 kilos in there, and if you have 30 kilos in the input inventory, it can only have 10 in the output. But it should be some separation there, because it makes it simpler to use the buttons, take out everything, and not empty the entire machine when you do that. You want to just take the ones that you have processed in that machine. Overall, I love this game. More information about the game, as you can see, is down below in the description, and go to Steam page and just check it out, download it, and play for yourself this little demo. I must say this demo is huge towards what I have seen from other games, which is not a bad thing. It actually really shows off the glory of this game, and I must say it's I can't wait to play the full game, to be honest. So if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below what you thought about the game, what you thought about something that I did, or anything like that you want to tell me as a streamer. I'm a quite new YouTuber. I haven't done this that much. I started in January, February this year. This channel is a lot older than that, but that was back in 2004, 6, I don't know, when I started to just play around with videos back then. But it never took off. It never gave me anything that I was, yes, I want to do this. But later years, having fun to make these videos, so feedback is accepted, but yeah, good and bad would be is always welcomed, but for at the limit. I don't want to be yeah, I don't want criticism that isn't there. Basically, I want constructive criticism in that case. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you want to, and see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.